Hey everyone. First of all, I want you to thank whoever directed you to this video because this is absolutely an amazing opportunity. Anyways, normally there'd be some millionaire that looks like a model telling you how great everything is, but unfortunately for this one, you're just stuck with me. So anyways, my name's Kevin Weirda. I'm a Nerium brand partner up here in cold but beautiful Canada. I'm originally from Hamilton, so for those of you that don't know, it's around Toronto area. I actually started down in Mexico with this amazing company, and I'm going to let you know a little bit about my story and how I came into this. Again, everyone's story is different, but here's mine. So my parents wanted me to go to school, and I decided to go down to Texas because I was tired of these cold Canadian winters. So I went down to Texas. I studied business. I got good grades. I had a great job down there. Met a ton of great connections. And then after I graduated, I was looking at the jobs I was offered, and it was like, what? I'm going to work this many hours for this little pay? I'm like, no, there's got to be something better. So I said no to all that. And I'm just like, you know what? You're adventurous, Kevin. Let's go down to Mexico. So I hopped in my car and drove to Mexico, and I started teaching English. Because, well, what else am I going to do in Mexico at first? My Spanish wasn't that good. So I started teaching English, and I started looking into investing and creating my own business. And so I started interviewing a lot of successful people down there, people that own giant businesses that have made lots of money, very successful. And the thing I found out was the biggest problems they all faced was they couldn't see their kids as much as they wanted to. They weren't able to travel when they wanted to. So I was thinking, wow, you know what? I just tried to get away from all this by coming here and learning more. And then I found out, wow, it's almost the same. It's like, well, you know what? I want to be able to do the things I want to do when I want to. I don't want to be 70. I don't want to be 70 before I go and travel the world. I want to do it now. Well, I still can. Who knows if I'm gonna have a walker or something then. So, and secondly, when I have kids, I want to be there for them. I don't want to miss any other things that way. I mean, no parent does. So I'm like, there's got to be a better option. So I just went back. I was still teaching English. All my friends from everywhere else is like, wow, Kevin, you're living in Mexico. That must be amazing. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, not really, because you know what? I'm working 6 out of 7 days a week, 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. And, I'm not really getting to see much. So I was just like, oh, and on top of that, I was making, I think it was like $4 an hour. It's crazy. So I'm like, there's got to be something better. And then luckily I had the opportunity Nerium brought to me. And at first I was like, yeah, I'm only 25. I'm like, I can't see myself getting into anti-aging. I'm like, that's just, I know there's a ton of people, a ton of things, but who's gonna listen to a 25-year-old on anti-aging? And then I didn't really think much of it at first. And then after, a little bit more, I'm like, okay, I took a look at the business. I took a look at, the numbers and everything. And from a business standpoint, it just blew me away. I was like, wow. And then I took a little bit more look into what's behind the product, and it's like, wow, you know what? They got something that works. There's a huge demand for it, and the business is backed up with the numbers. I'm like, they just got one and one together, and I need to jump on this right now. And I did have a little bit of help from one friend because he was like, Kevin, if I'm going to sign up right now, so if you don't, well, you're going to miss out on this. I'm like, I don't want to miss out on any of this. You're not going to get the trips, you're not going to get the cars, and you're not going to have this income. I'm not going to be sitting back and watching you do that when I can do that too. So I said, you know what, I'm in. I'm going to go full force, and I'm going to do this. So that's what I've been doing for the past year, and it has just been getting better every month. So I'm so glad I took an unconventional route after graduation. And I know a lot of millennials and recent grads that are going through a lot of these same problems. They are working hard. You guys are working hard, but there are other options. So I really highly suggest you to check them out. So I'm going to show you what worked for me. Now, I'm not saying this business is for everyone, but it's something that worked for me. It's something that worked for my family, my friends, and stuff like that. So, look at this presentation with an open mind and let's go from here. So let's see. Let's start. Better with Nerium International. So ask yourself, how can life be better? Well, you know, if I ask you right now that question, you got a pen and paper in front of yourself, I bet you could come up with 100 different things in about 1 minute. You know, more time to travel, more time with your kids, more money. Like the list is endless, right? Less stress. Like there's always a way for life to be better. And now business is evolving, right? I remember when we used to walk to Blockbuster and rent movies, and then that dreaded late fee. Well, that is exactly why Netflix came about. Now you can just go online, you know, you can just take out 24 hours of your day and binge watch, you know, Stranger Things or anything else like that. And it's all just for a monthly fee. Super easy. You don't even need to leave your house. Also, taxis. I remember using taxis back in the day, you know, to get from point A to point B when I didn't have a license. You know, $20 to go here, $20 to go there. It's craziness. Now, this is a funny thing. Remember when your parents said, don't talk to strangers? I'm sure everyone does. And I'm pretty sure that translates over any language. Now, we're not only just talking to strangers, we're getting in cars with strangers and having them drive us home. That's crazy. Who would have thought about that 20 years ago? Uber is an ultra success, and they don't even own a single car. Next, now not only are we just, you know, hopping in cars with strangers, we're saying, hey, you know what? Let's go stay in your house too. So we're going to strangers' houses and staying in them. You know, they're on the top floor with their family. We're just hanging out on the bottom floor. It's crazy. We would have never thought about this, you know, 20 years ago. And they're knocking out big hotel chains. I don't know the numbers exactly, but they surpassed some of the top leaders in hotels in revenue, and they don't even own a single room. Amazing, right? And brick and mortar stores. For those of you up here in Canada, I know everyone knows of Sears just shutting down. Well, that is thanks to online shopping. Well, partially thanks to online shopping, but you know, we go on Amazon and we can get almost everything we want. You know, we can go on online shopping and get our groceries delivered to our door. So brick and mortar stores, you know, they're just getting phased out because they're too expensive. So with Nerium, we're just getting better with age, you know. We're in the anti-aging market. Global sales in beauty and anti-aging sectors topped $999 billion in 2015. Skincare grew by $2.4 billion in North America between 2009 and 2014. And wellness is at a $3.7 trillion global industry. And we're in those three industries. We're really taking over. And is this going on from there? So we're based on three different things: look better, feel better, and live better. So look better with our skincare products, feel better with our natural health products, and live better with our business opportunity. So who we are: Jeff Olson is our CEO, and wow, I got to tell you, this guy is absolutely amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I work with the company. Forbes did an article on him saying, calling him the millionaire maker. He has made more millionaires than anyone else in the world. He's also a national best-selling author with his book, The Slight Edge, which I recommend everyone to read. And now here's the interesting thing. He's not only just a CEO that's focused on money, which of course he is. He was also invited to speak at the UN on happiness. That's our sister company down here, Live Happy. So together they created International Happiness Day. So our CEO, not only is he interested in putting money in our pockets, but he's also interested in making sure we're all happy and everyone that we're associated is happy. How great of a corporate culture is that? Absolutely amazing. I actually just met him, you know, a couple months ago and talked with him in person. He is just so amazing, such a great, caring person, and it's just an honor to work with a company like that. So enough about that. We also we're the biggest donor for Big Brothers and Big Sisters here in North America, and we also work with other charities like World Vision not around the world. So as for the numbers, get this. In our first year, with one product in one country, that would be the night cream in the United States, made $135 million. Now, in 5 years, first 5 years of cumulative sales, we made $1.95 billion. Now, for anyone out there, not just people in business and that, these are huge numbers. If I asked you to come up with another company that did the same, you'd probably have a pretty hard time, you know? And also Inc. magazine, America's fastest growing private companies. Nerium's ranked #1. Not surprising with numbers like that. And we're in, I believe it's 12 countries now. So, and we're just constantly expanding and expanding. Last year we added on like Hong Kong, Colombia, and all that. So currently we're in United States, Canada, Mexico, South Korea, Japan, Australia, Colombia, Hong Kong, New Zealand, just opened in Germany, Austria, and Singapore. So my example, you know, I was living in Mexico, so I started there, started creating there. You know, I got people in the United States. I go to United States. Now I'm currently in Canada, and in a few months I'll be heading over to Germany and Austria to start going over there. So, you know, you can live and work wherever you have an internet connection. It's wonderful. If you want to travel and make money, this is definitely for you. So the science behind Nerium, basically, we're based on years of research, backed by third-party clinical trials derived from nature, strengthened by science. We partnered with researchers at leading labs, biotech companies, and universities. Signum Bioscience is spun out of Princeton University. I know everyone knows Princeton University. Basically, it's one of the top research universities in the world. We also partnered with Cosmax. They're another huge company for cosmetic distribution. And basically, we just aligned ourselves with the best companies. And another cool thing, all our products are patented in every country we go to. That being said, you need to get a patent, you need to take your clinical trials and your information to the government of that country, have the government scientists look it over and say, yes, this in fact does work. And then they give you a patent for that product. So there's no question of whether Nerium works or not. You know, according to the governments in all our countries, it does work. So it's not that easy to get a patent. So we're very, very proud to have that. Now, let's continue on here. So the Nerium difference, you know, a lot of celebrities, if you type Nerium celebrities in Google, a ton are going to pop up. The biggest one right now, Sofia Vergara, she's using the Body Firm cream and just loving that. And the thing is, these celebrities, they don't use it just because it's like, oh yeah, let's try that. They have dermatologists and, you know, makeup artists and stuff like that that recommend this to them because, you know, they're the professionals and they know. So, you know, we're back there too. It's not just everyday people using it. You can see a couple before and after pictures here, the drastic differences. And we've been featured in a ton of different magazines. So if you got some free time, go look it up. I mean, there's not a limit of reading material on things we've been featured in. So just go over the products really quickly here. If you want to know anything more about the products, I feel free to contact your whoever invited you to this video, and I'm sure they got a ton of before and afters, and they can go over all the products with you in detail. So this is what we started with, the age-defying night cream. Basically, it's like taking 5 products and putting it into one. We could have made it 5 different products, but for the benefit of the consumer, put it into one bottle, easy to use, easy for guys, easy for women to use. You know, put that on before you go to sleep. No one else in the market has what we have for this. It works amazing. So it helps really with everything. It's covers everything, you know, the fine lines, wrinkles, anything to do with your face that way. It also helps around the neck and also your hands too. So that's really cool. And the day cream is just a compliment to that. It's really good. I know I use the day cream every day because it just makes my skin feel so refreshed. So the next set we have here is the eye patches and the eye serum. Now the eye serum, I got a funny story about this. So I put the eye serum on my dad's one eye, and he's like, oh, what's this? We put on the one eye, and then wait 5 minutes. I took a picture and showed it to him. I almost thought he was going to have a heart attack. Almost all his wrinkles were gone from the one eye, and they were still on the other. He's like, Kevin, I need to put some on the other eye quickly. I can't have people see me like this. So sure enough, we did that. So that was really cool. Anyone that wants to see that picture, just shoot me a message. I'd love to send it to you. And now one of my other favorites is the Moisture Boost hydrogel patches. Those things are amazing. Let's say you had a long flight or, a long night or whatever, for whatever reason, didn't sleep good the night before. You got to go into work, got to go into a meeting, something like that. Toss these in your fridge for 15 minutes, slap them on your eyes on your drive, on your commute, and I guarantee you it will feel like you just were in a spa. It is the most amazing feeling, and I highly recommend everyone to at least try it once. So next is the firming cream I was talking to you about earlier. That really helps with tightening up your skin. So you can see some before and afters here. Ladies with the cellulite, and guys, I know if you get stretch marks from going to the gym, getting big too fast, it really helps with both things there. So it really works for both people. I know before summer I use this product every day, twice a day. It's yeah. Now, this is a really cool product. This is our EHT product, and this one is great for any athletes. I know up here in Canada, a lot of us play hockey, and that's a contact sport, so we're prone to concussions. Well, it really, really helps when you go like that. There's so many studies, and as athletes that have endorsed this product and used it and talk about it. So I highly recommend you to look that up too as well. So it helps with cognitive function, memory, metabolize carbs and proteins. Really, this product has helped, my mom especially so much, and I'm just so grateful for it. It's amazing, and it's all natural. And there are two newest products. We got a double cleansing face wash. Now this one is great for you ladies. I know it works as a makeup remover as well as a facial cleanser, so that's really cool. I know I tried it myself on Halloween when I had a bunch of makeup on my face. It cleared it off super fast. I posted a live video of that on my Facebook, so if you have me, you can go check that out. And also, just on a day-to-day basis, it really helps with acne. Forget all these, expensive products that have chemicals in that to clear up your acne. I can name 5 people that's helped with right there. Not saying it's going to help everyone, but it's helped a lot of people that way. So it's really for guys and girls that way. Doesn't matter what age, it really has a benefit. And the next is the Illuma Boost. This product's really interesting because we actually separated the vitamin C, so it's fresh when you go to use it. Most products you get it's already blended in with the other ingredients. Now the problem with that is once it blends in, it starts losing its potency. So you don't even know when you go to Shoppers Drug Mart and you buy that and it says vitamin C on it, the vitamin C in it is actually still usable, if it actually, still works. That's quite frightening, at least with Illuma Boost, it's going to be fresh and work. And this one really helps with any skin discoloration and environmental factors like pollution and smog. I know growing up in Hamilton, I remember all the smog warnings. It's like, oh, be careful with your time outside with the smog. This really helps against that. We don't want that getting into our skin. That's very, very bad. So basically, we cover, your whole body for as an anti-aging solution inside out. Now the thing is, don't just be reactive, be proactive. I'm only 25 and I use all this because I'm thinking proactively. I know I'm gonna age, I know I'm gonna get wrinkles, I'm not immune to aging, I'm gonna get memory loss, stuff like that. So I'm prepping myself, and I know a lot of my friends are too, to make sure that we combat these problems ahead of time. So becoming a preferred customer, obviously, like any other reward program, we offer a lot of benefits, except we just go a little bit further with that. So you get the lowest price, a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you went into, Shoppers Drug Mart or any other place, the Bay, and got your anti-aging products or anything else. And let's say you tried it for 15 days and then said, you know what, this isn't for me, I don't like it. And you go to return it. What do you think they're going to say to you? Oh yeah, we'll gladly take your half-used product. Here's your money back. No, they're not going to do that. But you know what? We will, because we're that confident on our product and we want you to have the best experience. Next, free shipping over $200. You get different product rewards for referring people or continuous orders. The 90-day challenge is great. The last winner of that just won $3,000 American just for submitting a before and after picture. How cool would that be? Getting paid by us to look better. That's incredible. And then we also offer you a free digital subscription to Live Happy. Okay. So now I want to go more into the business aspect of Nerium. So for those of you looking to make some money, have some more time freedom, listen carefully. So basically, we're offered two different roads in life: success and happiness, or uncertainty. Which one will you choose? So why Nerium? Why now? In a traditional business, you spend money on advertising, millions of dollars, commercials, radio ads, everything. It's crazy. And the thing is, retail brick and mortar stores are closing. It's not, you don't hear about more popping up. You hear about them closing. And you have a corporate ladder structure, which, is great. You can climb that corporate ladder. But, I know a lot of people that just got sick of it. They're just sick and tired of waiting, 2 to 10 years for their next promotion. And the thing is, people above you, they don't want you to succeed, because then you're going to take their job. So it's a very hostile environment, and then once you get up so high, you can't make any more. Then what are you going to do? So now you got Nerium International. This is how we deal with everything. So you earn through word of mouth, e-commerce, the new economy, and social selling. So when you post a picture on Instagram with like a cool latte you got somewhere, or, a new piece of clothing, a new Louis Vuitton purse or something, are they sending you money for that advertising? Well, unless you're an influencer and, you get paid per post. For the average person, I know I don't get paid anything for that. It'd be wonderful, but that's just not how they work. Next, we have no boss or employees. We're a team. We help each other to succeed, because if one person succeeds, we all succeed. So it's really coming together as a family and growing together as a family. Now, as you'll see shortly after, the significant earning potential, it'll blow your mind. And the best part is, like Warren Buffett says, you can't become rich unless you're making money while you sleep. So with Nerium, you get the opportunity to create a leverage and residual income. If you got a team in Hong Kong, you're making money while you sleep here in Canada. Now, basically, we have 5 different ways to earn. You can enroll new preferred customers. You can build a team that enrolls new customers. You can earn free products. You can earn long-term residual income. And you can qualify for lifestyle rewards. Lots of different ways to earn. So first, enroll new preferred customers. You get a new client, we pay you 10 to 26%. Next, if you now teach people how to do what you do, as you can see here, I'm not going to go directly into all this. Whoever referred you can do that a little bit more, but there's a lot of different ways to get paid off building a team that way. Next, this one's really awesome. So, we all want to use the product because we're sold on it. We have skin. So we have skin. We want to make it look good. So we want the product, but we don't want to pay for it. So you know what? That's fine. We reward you for your hard work with free product. Not just one way, but 2 ways. And the long-term residual income. So the cool thing with this is, as you advance, you start getting paid more. And believe me, this adds up like crazy. Now, to get you started fast right away, now the thing is, we have it Fast Start Qualify, iPad, Lexus, or in other countries, it's also an Audi. This is to get you started off on the right foot. So the first 30 days, you get a $202.50 cash bonus for starting off good. Now, what other company will pay you just for, having a good first 30 days? Get a bonus for that? Nah, not really. By the way, yeah, that 202, it's a weird number that way because it's American. We convert it to Canadian, so we get a little bit more, so it equals out. Now, in the first 60 days, if you keep doing what you did in the first 30 days, you keep doing it for the next 30 days, we're going to give you a free iPad. Or if you already have an iPad, or let's just say you don't like iPads, that's fine. We'll give you $472.50. And let's just say you continue doing that, right? Now, we're going to say, you know what? We'll give you a car. Do you know any company that would give you a company car in the first 90 days? And the thing is that they're paying for your car. It's not like they're just lending you a car. This is your car they're paying for. You get $675 at Lexus to get the car you want. Or let's say Lexus isn't for you. You want a Porsche or something. That's fine. We'll give you $438.75. Anyone got a problem with that? I don't think so. And our lifestyle rewards. So these are just bonuses you make on top of your normal money. So as you can see, you know, it starts decent. I know everyone could use an extra, you know, $405 a month, but you know, as you work up there, now I'm not saying it's easy to get up here, but there is people that do it, and that's $148,500 extra on top of everything else you already earn per month. That is incredible. Imagine what you could do with that money. So, and next we get free trips. Currently upcoming, we have a trip to Cancun. We have a trip to Dubai. We have a trip to Fiji. And we just got back from a trip to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. So we're constantly traveling. It's wonderful. So there's 3 ways to get started. The one I recommend is a Premier Builder Pack. It gives you lots of products to get started. If you're ready, you want to crush this business, this is the pack for you. Now, I don't just say Lexus is the most expensive. I want you to take a look at the savings there. That's $1,150 about that you saved. So if you're ready to go, you're fired up, you want to rock this business, start with this one. I highly recommend it. Let's just say you're a little bit short, you don't want to drop $1,300, no problem. We got another pack here that'll get you started a little bit slower, but we'll get you going for $1,100. And you know, if you're like me, didn't have a single dime to get started, you know, had to borrow the money, well, you got the one that's $650 there. So you can try the products yourself, show your friends your results, you know, pass them off, sell it, do whatever, you know. So it's really cheap. You know, if you start any other business, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, you know, add a couple extra zeros on there and that's going to be your startup cost. You know, you got to buy cups, you got to buy coffee, stuff like that. So we're giving you your whole business for less than a trip down to Cuba or Florida. So think of it this way. What would you rather have? One trip or many trips? Think about that. So really, real people, real results. Nerium is changing lives all around the world. I know in Mexico, you know, an extra $500 a month can double a person's income and bring them out of poverty. It's just amazing the stuff I've seen. I know I've seen people quit their brick and mortar stores because they're tired of the headaches and they go with Nerium because it gives them an opportunity to be with their family and travel. I've seen it close, my girlfriend's family. I mean, I saw all this happen right in front of my eyes with my own family too, with my friends. It's just amazing. And that is the most thing. The money's great, but that is even more important. So ask yourself, can you do this? Can you hand someone a product to try? Can you share a before and after picture? Can you email or text a link to a video? Can you share a video on a social network? Can you hand someone a magazine? Well, if you answered yes to any of those, well, Nerium's quite possibly for you. So the next steps you have, you can enroll as a brand partner. You just, you know, you like the product, you like the business model, you want that extra money every month, and you want more time with your kids, your family, you want to travel more. Then tell whoever invited you to this video, I'm an A. Now, let's just say, okay, this time in my life isn't exactly right. I don't have enough time. I like the business model and everything, but you know, I just want to use the products for now. And maybe if I get some free time down the road or something, then I'd be interested in the other. Then you are a B. So let whoever recommended you this video know that you are a B. So we can go from there. And I really appreciate you listening to this presentation. I really hope this changes your life for the better. I know it's already happened to millions of people. So I want to add you to the list. I want to welcome you to the Nerium family. And I'm just so happy you guys joined me. And I can't wait to see you hopefully at the next event. So have a great day.